Alrighty guys, Rob here with Gone Fishing Colorado, and what we're going to do today is the standard cast, okay? The primary cast in fly fishing. That is just the good old over your head right here. Ten to 2, okay? So let me talk about a few of the tips that I give all my guests that fish with me, and hopefully this helps some of you guys out and gets you out there fishing, okay? So first off, this reel. I don't want to have to pull this line out of the reel as I'm casting. So the first thing, always you guys pull a bunch of line out of the reel down to your feet. You can be excessive and take a lot out. You don't need always a lot, but you want to get enough line out that you're going to have some extra line. I don't want anyone running out of line during their cast, especially when they're beginning, because it makes it that much more difficult. So with that being said, we're gonna pull a bunch of line out to our feet and start this day off. Now my casting range, you guys, okay? Right here, 10 to 2, okay? I'm looking at a clock, I got 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, okay? Those are my stopping points. So I am going to go from 10 back to 2, stop, and then come back forward to 10 o'clock, stop, and come back. And as I do that motion, what I'm actually going to do at first, get used to it, is I'm gonna hold tight on my line, okay? What I want everybody that's right-handed to do, vice versa if you're left-handed, I want you to control that line, that excess line you have down here, and just hold on to it tight. Don't do anything else, just hold it. And move that rod back and forth like so, okay? Just move it back and forth. And get the feel of that, okay? I want your line coming back and forth without hitting the rod as it's going back and forth, okay? Once you kind of have that motion where you can see this line going back and forth clearly without any issues, we're gonna start learning how to build line, okay? So you're gonna still do the same thing, you guys. Hold tight on your backstroke, hold tight till 2 o'clock, hold tight on your forward stroke at 12 o'clock on the last part before 10 o'clock, that last little 20 degrees, 30 degrees of pie off that clock. I'm going to not just let go of my line like so, okay? I'm not just gonna let go, because I still have to control it. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna funnel the line through my hands by still holding it, but I'm gonna let it slide through my hands so that when I go to go backwards again, I can just re-grab that line and hold it tight on my backstroke, and then come forward with it, like so. So I'm gonna hold tight, let a little line out. Hold tight, let a little line out. Hold tight, let a little more line out. I got to where I wanted to go, that's great. Bring that line immediately to my trigger finger, and now I'm in fishing mode, and I can manage that line and control that line. To go over that one more time, you guys, just remember, 10 to 2, okay? Those are the main tips, 10 to 2. Funnel that line and only release line from 12 o'clock on your forward stroke, okay? And also remember, you guys, don't try to overcast. There's no reason for it. If you can cast 15 feet, okay, without knotting, then what I would recommend to anybody that can already do that, just move closer to the fish, sneak up on them from behind, try to always looking upstream, sneak up to them, okay, and make that short cast, the one that's not going to knot. Don't try to start slinging all this crazy amounts of line. There's no reason for it. But if you want to start learning how to throw more line, it's the same process, 10 to 2, consistently. But the very important part of what changes, you guys, is your pause on either end, okay? If you can imagine, at some point on these sides, as I pause, my line does this. It curls out and comes back, right? Then over here, it curls out and comes back. You have to wait longer, the more line you have out, to allow it to do those curls on the outside. So it's going to require a longer pause. And that's where really, not power, but timing comes into play, and making sure that you come back forward when that rod loads. It bends behind you and flicks that line forward. Those are really the main pointers I have, you guys. Next, I'm going to go over the roll cast. I hope this video helps somebody. Please subscribe. We're going to keep putting out videos, and our goal is just to get everybody fishing. So thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.